We're entering a time of profound expansion right now, a time where the universe is ripe for creation, where if we put our soul led, heart aligned ideas into the world, they will flourish given time and patience. And I know that you can feel this. You've probably been feeling a pull to create something greater, to start something new, to do something that goes beyond the everyday hustle and bustle, the grind, the rat race, if you will. Maybe you've been feeling this for even years or decades of your life. You've probably tried before to start a business or find a new career or start some sort of social movement or civic organization or community or something like that. And maybe you've tried a few times and it always just seemed to fall apart for you. But you're on the right track. You are someone who is meant to bring your unique ideas, your unique creation to this world. And the universe is ready for it. That's a very special place to be. It can also feel like a profound burden at times. What do I do with this? I have this thing I need to birth to the world. How do I get it out there? What do I really do? And if you've tried before and failed for some reason, it wasn't a failure at all. It was an important lesson. It's a lesson that maybe you need to get a little more familiar with yourself and your deepest parts of yourself, really your soul's purpose in this earth. I don't know that purpose even is the right word. I think we get hung up on this idea of finding purpose. Like you have this exact mission when you were born into this life. And your mission isn't really about that. It's really about living this life. And the purpose of that life changes as you grow, as you learn, as you explore, as the world around you changes as a reflection of who you are. That purpose is going to become something different and something greater. But what I would say is it's a matter of finding a direction, sort of looking out into what might seem to be absolute darkness at times, finding that star, that one thing you can latch onto, that light in the darkness, that you can orient yourself to and start heading in that direction. Because as you go, even if you have the greatest map in the world, your experience on this journey is going to change and it's going to cause you to change course. And that's necessary to get to wherever it is you're trying to go, even if you're not 100% certain what the exact destination is. Having a tool, having something to help you find that light is so important in this journey. It will help give you the courage and the confidence to head out in that direction into seemingly unknown territory. Because to create something truly great, something unique, something that is the most honest and authentic expression of who you are, well, that's something no one's done before. And so it is uncharted territory. And yet other people have made the journey. They might not have a perfect map, but they can give you an idea. We can get a sense of what to anticipate and give ourselves the confidence to move through that uncertainty. And that's really what holds most people back when they start out on some great adventure or great transformation in their life. So I want you to take a few minutes and imagine, really imagine, what would you do if there were no limitations on your resources, on your support, on your intellect? Imagine if you really couldn't fail, if you knew that nothing could go wrong, but that whatever it is you create, whatever you put into this world is meant to be, and it was meant to be received with joy and excitement and returned to you 1,000 times in your investment of your time, your energy, and your material wealth? What would that really look like? And if you feel inspired and you have an idea, please leave in the comments and let me know. I'd love to hear your ideas. If you're not ready to share it to the public, you can certainly send it to me in a DM as well. I'd love to hear about it. But that's what we're really talking about here as we go into the end of the summer, the last month of this summer. This great expansive force pushing its way through our part of the universe. And it wants to take up your ideas. It's like this great wave of energy. And if you're willing to hop in the water and get on top of that wave, it will carry you. And you do that by really being certain about what it is you want, where you want to head. It's easy to look at all the chaos going on in the world, all the uncertainty and even destruction that we see around us, and think that, well, how could I start or grow or create anything with all of this destruction around me? The thing is for the new world to emerge, the old world does have to break down and be destroyed in some way. And that's what we're seeing right now. And I realize it's terrifying. It's really scary to look at. But the best thing you can do if you want to create a better world and put an end to the chaos that you're seeing around you is to create the new world. It's not to fight and shake fists and scream and yell at the things that you don't like in the world. It's really about creating the better thing. And so the world needs all of us. It needs people just like you and I who are led by our hearts, who are guided by our souls, and who are looking to spirit to bring a new vision to the world that is emerging around us. And we could just look at one thing like the rise of AI, and we can see this as something that could very much be a huge challenge or really destructive to humanity. And so we could just turn our backs on all of this and not do anything and just go hide in our homes and hide in our caves and lock the door and eat the food and just pretend like it's not happening. Or we could notice what's going on and then pretend like it's not happening while we proceed to create a vision of a new and better thing, a world where these emerging technologies like AI are actually beneficial and useful to us. And we work together with them, with things like this to use them in a way that is in alignment with the evolution of the human race and our own personal evolution as well. As destructive as, again, AI in this example may seem, it's also something that you can use powerfully to create things beyond your imagination, things that weren't possible for you to create even 5 or 10 years ago. But if we fixate too much on all of the bad and evil, then we can't focus our attention properly. And so pulling back from things like social media, taking time to be out in the world, to be in nature, taking time to have quiet and calm and reflect in our lives is so vitally important to orient us to that direction so that we can create our best lives, create lives that serve other people, and create a new world where humanity thrives and flourishes and is more at peace with itself than ever before.